Hey everyone, bonsoir, bonjour, bonne année, bon coton. Hope the music is not too loud. How is everyone? Hi, please share this video pour partager s'il vous plaît. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Keep coming in, keep coming in. J'espère que tout va bien. How has your day been, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. S'il vous plaît, please remember to share this live, share this Instagram, because you know that when you see this face, we're about to have an amazing time. We're about to have a good time. For those that are maybe tuning in for the first time, this is our management talent talks, and would like to welcome you for your very first time. And for those that are coming back again, we want to say welcome again. We have missed you. How has your week been? I hope and I believe that you guys are excited for today's live. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't know how to share this video, there's an arrow at the bottom of the screen next to the comment section. Press the arrow and then click every name you see so that we can welcome them into this party. See what I did there? Yeah, it was rhyming, right? But yeah, welcome everyone. We're gonna get started with our show. We have a special guest lined up for you today, as always, and we believe that with the song playing in the background, you maybe have an idea, or maybe you don't. But we want you to sit down, be relaxed wherever you are, take some time to enjoy this hour that we have together, and we wish you guys a good evening. Okay, so let's see if we can this. So drum rolls please as we're welcoming our guests. Wow.
Hi.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Can everyone hear me okay? I don't know, I'm having trouble with
I
sound.
can hear you fine. Can everyone hear?
Yeah?
Can everyone
Can you
hear?
just give us a thumbs up or a sign?
Yes, please. Let
Yeah?
us know
Perfect.
if you can hear us.
Can you guys hear me? Hello, everybody. Give us a thumbs up, a sign that you can hear me okay.
Welcome, everyone.
Lovely. Great.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Lovely.
How are
Welcome. You? Welcome. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm very
You're
excited.
glowing. Loving
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing
That's
good.
great.
I mean, I'm battling a bit with the cold, but yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone, please take it easy when you have your song requests later on. She's battling with a cold, okay? Good.
It will be okay.
Yeah, should be fine.
Yeah.
Should be fine. You can do it in your sleep. You can do it, you know.
I
With your
don't
eyes
know about
closed.
that one, but yeah. I don't know in my sleep, but yeah.
Oh, okay then. Maybe you never know. You never know, I guess. So welcome to our own management talent talks with
Thank
myself,
you.
your host of today, Miss
Thank you for
5MC.
having me.
And the whole team, sends all their regards and sends their, their kisses and their hugs to you today. I also want to thank you for accepting this offer of having this discussion with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So please do us the honor of introducing yourself so that the people that may not know you, the people that know you, might, find something out new about you in your introduction. They want to know who you are. We want to know who you are and want to get to know you so much more. So please do us the honor to introduce yourself.
If I may just ask if that's okay with you before we start, if I can just say a little bit, of a prayer. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you for this moment. Thank you for this opportunity that you have given me, oh God, to be on this platform. Oh God, I commit this moment into your hands, a conversation that we're going to have. Your word says that we can do nothing without you. So God, I pray that you may take control, oh God, from start to finish in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
So who is Lydia Kabs?
Yes.
For those who do not know, Lydia Kabasele. That's my original name, but I shorten it for Lydia Kabs is short for Lydia Kabasele, which is the name, obviously my father inherited from my father. And Lydia Kabasele is a sister. She's a daughter. She is a worshiper, a music minister. I love the Lord. I love Jollof, not as much as I love Jesus, but
I love that. I love
yeah. And originally from the DR Congo,
Okay.
Kinshasa, specifically. Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah, that's who Lydia Kabs is.
Amazing. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You are a multi-genre person, as we call it, as we may call it, I guess.
Well, yeah, you can call it that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out by the end of today. The more we go into,
we'll find out.
Talking and discussing. So it should be a good time. I promise you that. Yeah. So, without further ado, we're just gonna go into a little icebreaker. Even though the UK seems to be a bit cold, but nowadays this week has been a bit, cooler. The sun's been out, so
you know what? It's been up and down. I think that's why I'm suffering from this cold.
It's ridiculous.
There were times where it was really hot, and then times where the weather's changing. So yeah.
And we're in September. It's supposed to be getting cold, but I guess the weather thought, we owe you a bit of hot weather.
Exactly.
Let's hot weather now that you're back in lockdown. But it's okay. We'll get through it.
We will get through it. Yeah, definitely.
So my first icebreaker question. Make sure you're relaxed. If you need to drink water, drink water. So
bring it on.
I'm
ready for you.
Fight. All right. So who would you pick? Mary or Yolanda Adams out of the two gospel artists?
Oh wow, you really came at me with this one.
Oh, we said be ready.
Oh wow, this I have to say I wasn't ready for this one. Oh, this is a hard one.
I wouldn't have been ready either. So I'm even just take your time. Take your time.
Just because I grew up listening to. Oh God, this is not fair. This is not fair because they are both amazing. I would say Mary. Just because of the shackles of love is so I can face. So that song was very popular, and it reminds me of my childhood back home in Congo. I remember trying to, although in Congo we speak Lingala and French, so I didn't know a word of English, so we was trying to imitate what they were saying. So that just brings a lot of memory. So for that I would say Mary. Sorry, Yolanda Adams. But I love Yolanda Adams though.
Okay, no problem. Our next question is Kirk Franklin or Fred Hammond?
Why are you guys doing this to me? This is actually not fair.
Oh, you said come ready.
Oh my God.
I said drink your water.
Oh my Lord. Fred Hammond. Oh my God. Can I say both?
No.
This is not fair. You guys can't do this.
We're trying to create some sort of, entertainment for the people that are tuned in,
Oh God. I would say Fred Hammond.
Okay.
Kirk Franklin fans, don't stone me. No, but I love Kurt Franklin as well.
Yeah,
but
cool.
yeah, Fred Hammond.
Okay, no problem. The next one is Moise Mbie or Michelle Bakenda. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. Don't fight me.
I can't say both. Are you
No,
sure?
no, 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 no.
I love both their music.
They're
Honestly,
both, all of them are
I
really
mean, they're both amazing in their own unique way.
100%.
And oh my God, this is hard, man. It's harder than I thought it would be.
It is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm even nervous for you for that one.
Because I know there's a lot of Moise Mbie and Michelle Bakenda's fans
You've never
on
thought
here.
of it, have you?
Oh my God. Oh no, this is really not fair. It's really not fair.
Sorry.
Wow. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. You guys really, really put me on the spot with this. How long do I have?
I would have given you 5 seconds, but that 5 seconds went 25 minutes ago. But it's okay, you know. We move.
Okay. Right, Michelle Bakenda, Moise Mbie. Just for the record, I love them both. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
This does not mean anything. I love both their music. They are like incredibly amazing, if that even makes sense. But
yeah, it does.
Michelle Bakenda.
Yeah, incredible.
Michelle Bakenda.
Okay, no problem. So, I don't know if you're on this YouTube scene with or on the Instagram scene with these unique upcoming pastors, but there's Pastor Michael Todd or Stephen Furtick.
Oh. I'll say Stephen.
Okay,
but I love Mike Todd as well. So
yeah, they're both really cool people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say Stephen.
And the last but not least, so you can calm down after this one, is
someone said Michael Todd. It's all right. I love him as well.
Yeah, the people will
this does not sorry, don't come and stone me, please. This doesn't mean anything. But yeah, Stephen.
It's only for entertainment's sake, people. Please go drink your water.
Don't get at me, please.
Take it easy.
I don't want people coming to my DM like, yo, love Stephen.
They're bad. Don't mind them. You guys are funny. Okay. So, full band or acoustic music session?
Oh, it depends, actually. But I'm an acoustic kind of person.
Yeah, I can tell.
For anyone who knows me, I love soft music. Not to say that a live band is bad, but for anyone who knows me as well, guitar is one of my favorite. Well, it's my favorite instrument. Although I've been struggling to learn, and but I would say acoustic.
Wow. Okay. Well, are you still learning how to play the instrument then? Or
you know what? I have a guitar at home. I've been trying using YouTube, but it's just so hard. I think it's hard when you're trying to. I think it's just the patience, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you try, I think it's better when you have someone there teaching you. But when you're teaching yourself through a video, it's quite hard. Yeah.
What made you want to start playing it then? Like, what was the interest that you had with? Of course, you're interested in music in general, but was there a particular reason for you to have a guitar in your house? You must have like really said, "I want to take this seriously."
Yeah, I think since I was little, I've just been drawn into music in general. But I've watched people around me because my uncle, my dad's brother, was into music. He was into a music group, so I've seen them rehearsal, and so I've just been drawn into learning how to play an instrument, and the guitar just happened to be the instrument that I was really interested in. And one of the reasons as well is when you get as a minister, when you get invited to go and minister somewhere, because I don't have a specific band, my own band yet. So I think learning to play an instrument will really benefit me a lot, you know. And in terms of like writing as well, you know, sometimes I get melodies in my head. You know, if I knew how to play an instrument, it would be easier for me to put some chords down,
to minister and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Our own management has
Who
said
do we have here?
Michelle
Michelle
Bakenda is in the
Bakenda's
house.
on.
Welcome, Michelle Bakenda. Nah, Fundi.
Naya Fundi, vraiment.
Mama, yeah, you guys are bad. Okay. Well, that was an amazing icebreaker. I had lots of fun. I hope
I loved it.
I
loved it. Although you put me on the spot, but yeah, it wasn't fair at all.
Listen, you made it through. You made it through to the light at the end of the tunnel. We've got to give it to you. It's as if you knew, you know, thanking my prayer. You did the prayer at the beginning to really.
You see, the prayer at the start helped. You see, yeah, prayer works.
Definitely. All right. So today's theme is the evolution and the evolution of music and the contribution that women bring. As you said you were an artist, you were a minister, and we want to know, like, what is the story behind it? I'm sure, yes, a lot of people do know, but where did you start from? Where is your foundation? What can you say is the beginning of Lydia Kabs? Just briefly, though.
All right, Lydia Kabs. I started singing at the age of, not professionally though. I started singing at the age of 9, if I remember, 9 or 10 back home. So I was part of a choir in Trinity Church, La Trinité in French. And for those who, I don't know, those who are watching here, Pasteur Maswaku's church, back in Congo, Guinea. That's when I started singing. So I joined the choir then, and yeah, I was really drawn into music. So I started in Sunday school, the Sunday school choir. Then I would say graduate. Then I moved on to the big church in the big choir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's amazing. So how long have you been, I guess, doing music? Because you said you've been somewhat doing music professionally, but in total, how many years or how long would you say you've been doing music for?
I would say professionally, well, I've accepted my calling, well, as a minister since, I'll say, I'm going into my fourth year now.
Okay.
Yeah, so in total, professionally or altogether? Altogether, I would say 9 to 10 years.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So you're an OG in the music.
I don't know about OG.
You see, this is what I'm saying. Every time I'm on my interview, or discussion, the humility. I said it's not by force. It's not by force.
It's not even
with
that.
your chest.
It's not even that, because every single day we learn. Yeah. So I wouldn't classify myself as an OG. I mean, there are OGs, you know, that
if I apply for a job, na ibsi ba okay, ngana zana 10 ans expérience dans cette sujet-là. You're telling me if I have 10 years experience.
We never stop learning. Every single day we learn. So I don't see myself. I wouldn't put myself as no, not in that category of an OG. Please, it's too heavy. It even sounds heavy for me to carry. It's a kilo.
No problem. Baboy,
hey, pardon.
Alright, so we want to know. By the way, guys, so it was about question for Lydia Kabs. If you have questions for Lydia Kabs, please write the questions in the question box. The atmosphere is very lovely and welcoming tonight, so please ask your questions. Are women in the music industry taken seriously?
Oh, that's a very interesting topic. I would say yes and no.
Okay.
Depending on, I'm talking on the cultural aspect of side, because let's not deny that discrimination is real, and it is out there, and sexism is real as well. But I would say why I'm talking about the cultural aspect of things is because there are certain cultures or, you know, certain places or certain countries that see women as women are just made to be in the kitchen, yet alone stand in public, or yet alone, you know, be in a music industry, you know. And when we look at, well, me being an African, when we look at our culture, I'm not saying everybody's like that. I mean, I've been blessed to have parents who have been so supportive, you know, with me doing music. But whereas other people don't have, you know, that support,
No.
you know, can you just imagine as a young woman, you know, they're expecting you to rather be a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, and you're coming out here saying, I want to go into music. Like, hello, have you lost your mind? So, yeah, but it does come with some challenges as well. And I'm speaking of, I'm sure a lot of, if I do have some female ministers on here, I'm sure you can relate to this as well. You know, being a woman in ministry and also in the music industry is quite challenging, especially when you're not married as well. You know, you can be invited to go and minister somewhere, and by just you being a woman, it's like you're exposed. You know, so yeah, those are the challenges that comes with it as well.
Please, just the part that you mentioned about being exposed, please, because we also have a lot of maybe young followers or upcoming aspiring future musicians, future artists, future public figures that aspire even to be at your level, even though you see yourself as more, you know, comme ci, comme ça, but people are out there. We can't deny that there is a possibility that there's people aspiring to be at your level. What are those things that they could possibly be exposed to? Let's give a big sister, little sister's conversation right now.
Okay.
Imagine you're talking to your younger sister that's
to be real.
Please, like, tell me, what can I expect? What should I look out for? What can I, you know, is there a certain way maybe I have to dress? Is there a certain way I have to approach the people there? Like, what would you say?
I would say, as a woman who's into ministry, who's into the industry, there are, let's put the whole, like, let's put the spiritual side of things, let's put it aside a bit. Let's be real, you know, humanly speaking, you are a beautiful young lady, you know, very attractive, you love the Lord, you're serving the Lord, you're in the limelight, so you will get guys who will be attracted to you. You will get, you know, because you're an attractive person. So those are the challenges that come with, you know, being in the limelight, and most especially being a woman in the industry, in, you know, in the music industry.
Wow. So
you have to have character, I would say, and
a strong character.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
as you were saying, saying something.
But to be real, those are one of the, you know, main challenges that come with being a woman in the music industry.
Okay. So oyo baalanda biso lemso ba francophone o lemso ba comprendre te question nga ezalaki soki basi bazwakama, is that even a word, bazwakama seriousement na industry na kaya musique to na kaya ko zala ministère. Donc réponse ezalaki que oui et non. And en bref, na tuni, okay. So, na kaya batan, okay, na kusala ko kende na ba événement, okay, comme ministère. Eza nini baka nini leka oyo okoi ko pesa lemso conseil pa bato lemso bana basi o batala live oyo okoi pesa bango nini pona ba se préparer na occasion oyo lemso bakoi ko zwa pona ko kende aussi ko sala let's say minister aussi. And she mentioned dans le beat be aware, you know, fungola miso, fungola matoi, ke bako ipe ko chayo litoi, oza presentable, oza, you know, conscious.
Oza mutu.
Oh yeah, oza mutuza mwasi kitoko. You know, don't be oblivious. Wake up. So thank you for your response as well. I want to ask, is there such thing, because we're talking about having a strong character, I want to know, is there such thing as having a holy appearance? Because you did say we're going to put the spiritual to the side, but in terms of physicality, since we're on the topic of physical appearance, can you say there's such thing as having a holy appearance, that when I see her, I know that's a woman of God? When I see her, I know she's a prayerful woman. When I see her, I know she's a minister. Is there such thing?
I was gonna say biblically, but you said let's put the biblical side apart.
Yeah. Let's be real. Let's be Yaya's little sis, you know?
No, I don't think, without talking about the biblical side of things, I don't think there's an appearance to it. Okay. It's just like a say that says, do not judge a book by its cover. Someone may appear as how can I say, someone may have an appearance of, because we have this stereotype of someone who goes to church has to be covered from head to toe, not have makeup on, you know, and not wear extensions, or zambala, you know. No, but it's true. It's true. But it's true. That's the stereotype that we have, you know. But I don't think by looking at a person you can tell directly that that person is a prayerful woman, or that person's a man of God, or that person. But there are fruits that, you know, that can show that, oh, this person is different. This person is a child of God. This person is,
Okay, so naturally, est-ce que eza réellement to exista ke mutako okowe kumona mutu et puis o yebi ke mutu aza mutanzambe ndinga lati aza mutu aza saint aza mutu o aza présentable aza mutu aza, you know, musaya nzambe alobi ke eza nango te soto che bible à part no ezo existe nango te, mais ba fruit eza oyo okoki koyeba ke mutu oyo aza mutanzambe, mutu oyo aza sérieux, mutu oyo aza comme ci comme ça. Thank you so much for your response.
Someone said something interesting here. Sorry, in the comments. There is no holy appearance, but there is such thing as modesty. Yeah, I was getting to that as well. Yeah. There's such thing as modesty, but that's how can I say? I mean, going into focusing on the question that you asked me is what I said. You know, it's the right answer for it. But this one is right as well. You know, if I can I go into the Bible?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, because you told me to stick away from them. But yeah, biblically speaking, the Bible tells us in Romans 12, you know, verse 1, that, you know, we should offer ourselves, you know, offer our bodies as a living sacrifice, you know, holy and pleasant in the sight of God. So I'm just paraphrasing. So that includes, you know, reflecting Christ. We are, let's say, Christians, let's not forget Christians, we are Christ representatives, right? We are representing Christ here on earth. So we should represent Christ in the way we carry ourselves, you know, in our characters, even the way we dress. We must dress, you know, with modesty. And I think, that plays a huge part as well.
That's amazing. So just following on from that topic as well, just we want to know, like, in terms of inspiration, female inspiration in particular, because we know, as you said as well, there's a lot of, I guess it's a male dominated industry. So question nanga eza ki to ebi ki naka music ba mibali baza ebele yo eske ozana mutu oyo azape mwasi o okolo bake aza inspiration now? Do you have a female inspiration? It could be anyone. It doesn't really have to be an artist, but who would you say is a woman that has presented herself like this, and that's who you call your inspiration?
In terms of, you said it doesn't have to be people in ministry, right?
No.
No people. I mean, there are people in ministry that really inspired me a lot. I mean, there are so many women of God out there that really inspire me a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And I do really bless God and I celebrate their gift and the anointing. But I would say the most important person in my life is my mother. Now I'm gonna go into a little bit of, a story behind this. My mom is such a strong, beautiful, phenomenal, prayerful woman. And I remember, this is like a little testimony as well, but it's the story as well. And it may scare a lot of people on here, but yeah.
You've kind of warned them, so please be ready.
So the story behind this, I remember there's a reason why God allowed me to remember this story in detail. Like this happened when I think I was about 8 or 9 years old at the time. I had an encounter, right? We were at home sitting around the table. I remember it like it was yesterday. We were sitting around the table with my siblings and my cousins from my dad's side who had just came over for congé. They came for to visit, and it was they came on holiday. So I remember we were sitting around the table, we were drawing, coloring, we had coloring books, we were coloring, and all of a sudden it's like something, when you're sleepwalking.
Yeah, I don't know about sleepwalking, but I know people have told me stories about sleepwalking.
Yeah. Well, I've never experienced sleepwalking, but it was like something came over me. It was like a spirit came over me, and it was directing me. Like basically, it was like I was being. How do you say this word? Oh, I forgot. But yeah, it came in me and it was directing me, and I could hear this voice so loud in me. So it's not like it was me anymore. It wasn't me. I was being controlled by this force that came inside of me. So it would tell me, stand up. I'll stand up. So it's directing me, telling me what to do. Stand up, now walk. It's walking. But bear in mind at that time, my siblings around the table had no idea. It's like it distracted them to see what was happening with me. Now I'm getting to the interesting part. So it directed me to come out where my siblings were, my cousins were, and it took me in front of, because my dad was a doctor. So in the house we had this huge cupboard where he used to keep all his we used to call it pharmacy. So he used to keep all his medical stuff in there. There were bottles made out of glass, because he used to consult people as well. So it made me stand in front of that cupboard. It was very huge and heavy. I stopped there. I remember I stopped there, and all of a sudden I heard a voice saying, "Now start climbing." Bear in mind, this thing was huge. It was very heavy. I started climbing it, and suddenly it fell on me. It fell on me, and I remember it's like my breath started going, like I was seeing death. My face was disfigured. I had no lips. My lips were cut off, and I remember my eyes started rolling back. It's like, now I know certain people may ask themselves, this sounds like some Nollywood kind of. It sounds like some Nollywood kind of story. But yeah, it is real. So my eyes started rolling back. Now I know you may ask yourself, but how do you know your eyes were rolling back? This is the scary part. My spirit came out of me, and it's like I was watching myself. I was watching myself. So I could see that, my face was disfigured. I had no lips. And my elder brother called my mom, because my mom was in the other room. He called my mom, and my mom came running. They tried to, take the bits off me so that, I was underneath it so that they can take me out. So they pulled me out of it, and I could just see my mom praying. She was praying so hard. And as soon as she mentioned the name of Jesus, my spirit came back and my breath came back. My eyes rolled back to normal. Now, I say this story and say that my mom is my inspiration because I've seen this woman go through so much. If it had not been for her prayers that day, I don't know where I would have been today. Because it was through her prayer you know, that I am alive today. And I've seen my mom go through so much, but she's still strong. I mean, for those who know, I recently lost my dad, and I see this woman, she's back to work.
I think, yeah, the connection is back now.
Yeah, the connection, yeah. This woman's back to work, and she just inspires me. She inspires me to keep going. She inspires me to never give up. You know, no matter what life may throw at you, you know, you have a reason to live. You have, you know, so many people to inspire. So yeah, my mom is my biggest inspiration. So that was a bit long.
No, it was beautiful. It was actually quite brief. It was very brief. It was very brief, I must say. That was a very deep story, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate. Those that have, you know, close relationships with their mum as well, they can surely relate as to the impact that the mother, all the mothers. I want to say hi also to Tracy.
Oh, Tracy,
Mama Tracy, the one and only. She has been
Mama
tuned in
Pasa.
mentioned. Mama Pasa person. Just want to say hi. Very powerful woman in the ministry. So we want to know what does it mean to be supported? Like, to you, what is the importance of support? And you also mentioned with your story, your mother's prayer, your brother's, you know, the fact that your brother went to go get mum to come and help and to pick you out, to pick you apart, to pick up. That's all support. But in terms of also in the modern day, you know, the 2020 that we're living in today, with everything that's going on, as well as you being a minister, as well as you being an artist, as well as you having your own private life, why is support important? And then we'll also go into, you know, for those that don't have the grace or don't have the opportunity to get support from family members, we'll also give them some advice later on. But why is support so important, especially in our community?
Support is, I would say support is very, very important because it keeps others going. You know, I would say support is providing encouragement or help to someone who needs it. I'm going to give an example. Like me, for example, when I started this music thing, there was nobody who supported me more than my family did. And specifically my dad. Even when I did not believe in myself, they would all the time, like constantly, they would encourage me. And I remember and there's a story as well. I like to give real life stories, you know.
I love stories, Mama. Give us the stories if you want. We love
do
it.
Relate to this. Yes. So I remember one time my dad was coming from work. My dad was coming from work, and I met him halfway. So we were walking home together, and he saw our next door neighbor. Bear in mind that day was so cold; it was freezing. So my dad saw our next door neighbor, and he was like, "Oh, how are you?" Yeah, that was just very bubbly, very friendly. Yeah, you know. When you see him, so as usual, my Lily, that day when it's cold and you meet my dad, he would start having conversation with you. He was just very, 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 very nice. So yeah, going back to the story, we saw our next door neighbor, and he was like, "Oh, how are you? Yeah, come over, I want to tell you something." So I'm there like, "Oh my God, Dad, what's going on?" So he's like, "Oh yeah, did you know my daughter sings? Did you know my daughter sings? Oh, how can you not know? Lydia Kabs. Go and type on Google. Go and type on YouTube. Yeah, she's a singer. Yeah, she's got so and so single out. Yeah." So what he took out his phone and he typed on Google. He's like, see, yeah, she's got Yes Way Longer. She's got My Purpose. Yeah, she's got more. He writes songs. Yeah, she's a superstar. And I was just there like, oh my God. But that was his way of showing support, you know, and although there were times where I just felt like, you know, giving up, you know, and there's times where I felt so drained, and especially as an independent artist, it's not easy, you know, because you have to take care of the, you know, the financial side of things, like going to studio, you have to pay for productions, you have to, you know, it's really not easy. But I had an amazing support system. So it's just to say that if I did not have, you know, those people around me, yes, we do have God, but you know, having the right people in your circle, having the right support system plays a huge part in it. So if I did not have those people, even my friends as well, my friends are very supportive. If I did not have my family and my friends and all these people around me, I don't think, honestly speaking, I would have given up by now. I would have given up by now. So it's very, very important to have a support system and the right people around you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So just en bref, pour la francophone, please. Hello, hello,
Oh, I'm
hello.
so sorry. I'm gonna
Bonsoir.
try.
That's fine. It's fine. It just makes it easy anyways, because then I can just cut it in short and then.
Okay. All right.
So, Totoni, est-ce que support est essentiel? À l'objet que oui, support est vraiment essentiel. Après, si peu histoire, moko, azaki na papa na ye, bazaki okende ndako, siko papa na kutani na voisin. Siko ezaki malili jour yango. Papa azipena ta na ye abimisi fon, alobi ke est-ce que yo yebaka ke mwana na nga Lydia Kabs ayembaka as a superstar. Donc, as on a YouTube, as on a Zembo na YouTube, dalango, s'abonner, like, comment, every day, la kaka. Donc, I'm gonna give amour à papa na support à papa na lobike, support ango. So I'm just spicing it up, you know, because that's what we have to do. But that's just en bref, in summary, I expliqué que support est vraiment important. I'm sure that we all agree. So what advice would you give? I think we have a question here. What advice would you give? Okay, well, we've got a question, which is a good question. We're going to come to that question. What advice would you give for those that don't have, let's say, maybe the right support? What would you say they can do? Is there maybe something they can do in order to get the support? Because support, as you've mentioned, is that tellement important. It's very important. What advice could you give? You know, from your heart?
I would say, honestly speaking, I don't know. I'm speaking from my side of the story, but putting myself in the shoe of someone who maybe does not have does not have people around them, or I don't know, I say family. Your families are the most trustworthy people that you can rely on. I mean, your family should be your support system. I mean, it starts, like they say, charity starts from home, ministry starts from home. You know, the people that, you know, supposed to really push you, you know, are not the people that, like, now let's talk about how, you know, you see the amount of followers that I have, all these music, but if not for the people that supported me, you would not even know about me, or you would not even hear my music. So for someone who does not have people around you that support you, it depends on how you define support. Because I was having a conversation with a friend of mine earlier. Support may mean something else to you. I'm gonna get to that. You may have the right people that are supporting you, but you just don't know, because you have this mindset of what support means to you. You know, I was having a conversation, like I was saying earlier, with a friend of mine. You know, to you, support may be, you know, let's say you're a social media person. To you, support may be me constantly posting your work, me constantly mentioning you or tagging you whenever you post something. I'll go and like and I'll comment. But what if I'm not a social media kind of person, but behind closed doors, I pray for you. I fast and pray for your business to flourish. I fast and pray for, you know, for you to get a record deal. You know, people have different ways of supporting. You may have those people that are supporting you, but they're just supporting you in their own way. But you just don't know, because it doesn't it doesn't relate to what you define as support. Yeah. I hope I'm making sense.
You're making a lot of sense, And just to also as you mentioned about, you know, family, and family is, I guess, a private matter. How do you balance you know, private life, ministry, or, you know, private life, and I guess business? Because I guess I can only assume that singing is also a career path that you would like to take. How do you balance? How do you find the balance in it? you know, not to mix business and pleasure or ministry and pleasure and stuff like that? How do you do that?
I make time. I balance. You know, I make time to balance. You know, there is a time for everything. Even the Bible says there's time for everything. You know, there's time. When it's my time to focus on work, I focus on work. When it's my time to focus on ministry, I focus on ministry. When it's my time to spend time with my family, I spend time with my family. So it's very important to find that balance and to make time, especially to make time for the people that you love. But most importantly, make time for God as well. You know, as a minister, you need some time to, you know, I'm not saying this to boast or anything, but every now and then I've learned to disconnect from social media and, you know, spend time with God. After all, that's where I get my inspiration from. You can't give what you don't have. So, so every now and then I'll spend time to disconnect from social media and spend time with God. And yeah, it's just finding that balance and making time as well.
Amazing. Okay, that was very beautiful. So, en bref, totuni que how ndenge nazo balancer vie privée na yo et ministère. Alobi que faut ça la temps, faut saler la temps aux anango aux appels like en bref aux organiser avec ton temps. Pour na eza vraiment effective aux anata pour na famille aux anata pour na nzambe aux anata pour na yomoko aussi so moni qui est amona qui so qui a déconnecté avec social media avec l'internet a rosala pour na sanité na et sanité dit pour na bien raté
non ça là on peut connecter na nzambe parce que c'est très important comment dire as a minister
comme ministère.
Comme adoratrice, oh Seigneur, comme adoratrice, c'est très important de prendre un temps connecté avec le Seigneur et prendre un temps pour la famille, prendre un temps pour donc voilà. Oh God, I hope it made sense.
Yeah. Okay, so as you mentioned, on mentionnait adoratrice, vous allez adoratrice. Est-ce que ça fait une dimbo moko pour you pesa biso honneur? Or is there a song you can give us the honor of singing for us today or singing with us today? Because I'm sure we'll probably join in. But yeah, feel free to take this platform and give us, I guess, an a cappella. If only you had your guitar as well, but you know, maybe we can save that for next time.
Yeah. When I master it, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
because right now it's all over the place. So when I master it next time, when you have me on here, I'll bring.
We'll keep your word, Dan. We'll keep your word.
Yes, you have my word. Is there a specific song that the people want to hear?
Please,
or
guys, if there's any song, any song requests, guys, maybe you can give them a few seconds. They might.
If not, then I'll give them a few seconds too.
Yeah, because sometimes the message comes up a bit later than when they send it. Est-ce que vous avez un bobolini ser na biso Lydia Kabs ayem belabino? And so qui besoin na ba question etikali presque 10 minutes pour na botu na ba question na bino.
Yes, we're longer.
Yeah.
Everyone saying yes, we're longer. Okay, we'll go yes, we're longer.
Yes, we're longer. Oh, you've got a lot of yes, we're longer. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go yes. Yesu elonga, Yesu elikia, Yesu yokimya, isikana zwaka makasi sepana yo, Yesu elonga, Yesu elikia, oh Yesu yokimya, isikana zwaka makasi sepana yo, Yahweh. Sorry, my code is really.
It's really bothering me.
But
sorry. But what? We loved it. Please.
I mean, it was small, but yeah.
It was
I'm really
beautiful.
straining my voice because of this cold.
You have this softness about you that it very comes out, even when you're speaking, even when you're singing. It's very beautiful. I really loved it. Thank you so much for your song. We want to know, is there anyone you would like to maybe, before we get to other people, where can people find you? Where can people find you? Where can people connect with you? If people want to, see where you are, where you're based, or as in online, digitally, in person, if they want to book you, where can we find you?
So you can find me on Instagram at Lydia Kabs _, on Facebook, Lydia Kabs. And you can find me on YouTube as well, Lydia Kabs Official. And if you want to invite me for any invitations, just in my bio, there is at Mukumisi, and there's an email as well. You can send an email to them or a DM. They will be more than happy to respond.
Okay. We did have a question, so it's similar to the question I'm about to ask now. Is there anything we can expect from you? Is there anything also that you've put out that you want us to purchase? Please tell them to purchase. Is there anything you want them to stream, to download? Is there anything that you want them to play? By the time this video is finished, that's all sit live for you back in the Balamoro, but somebody local, but stream local, but what do you want them to do for you? What can we expect from you?
So I have 3 singles already, out there on all digital platforms. First is Yeso Elunga, that you all know, that I've just, sang now. There is My Purpose, and there's also a song that I've recently released featuring Called Out Music, and He Is With Me, that is also out there on all digital platforms as well, including YouTube.
Thank you, yes, for the person that wrote it on. So it's written there as well, My Purpose, on all digital platforms. Please go listen, please go stream, download, and just type in Lydia Kabs. Lydia Kabs online.
Yeah, if you type Lydia Kabs,
everywhere, you'll find everything she's released into the world. So we've also got a question. We can quickly answer this question. People want to know, what's your legacy? What do you want to leave behind? What do you want people to remember you by? What do you want people to say? Say Juana, don't mama Juana, that lady, she's this, she's that, she's done this, she's done that. What do you want people to remember Lydia Kabs as?
I just want to impact lives. I want people to remember me as, this person this vessel that God used to touch them, to transform them. Because when I release songs, I mean, it's very encouraging, and it's just so beautiful to, I get a lot of testimonies, and a lot of messages, from people giving me their testimony, saying, yeah, your song really blessed me, your song really touched me and encouraged me. I was going through so and so. And I mean, for me, that's the most, amazing thing. I just want to impact lives in a very positive way, and, also win souls for the kingdom of God. After all, that's why we are here on a mission, to win souls and to impact lives for the glory of God, of course.
Amazing. Okay, so I guess we can also just close this on
we're finished.
So yeah, time, because Instagram is very restrictive with time. We've got literally like about 5 minutes, but when we get this out of the way, we can have maybe a bit 2 more minutes just to have a few more last minute discussions. But time today and yesterday have gone really quick.
Really fast, yeah.
Really quick. It's bad because when we're having fun like this, it's a split second and we see it's bad. Why are you trying to, Instagram's trying to stop my party.
Trying to stop your shine.
I know, no, trying to stop you. You're shining, okay? We shining together, okay?
We're shining together.
We shining together. I love it. So, by remerciement, if you have any shout outs that you would like to give, because we're also about to give our announcements as well. But yeah, please do feel free to give the shout out. I just want to
firstly shout out to everyone who tuned in today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your love, your amazing comments, your encouragement. I want to thank you RO Management for having me on here. And I mean, platforms like you, it's not always about the artist. Without platforms like this supporting our work, how would people? I mean, there are some people on here that did not even know about me. So thank you so much thank you so much for having me on here. And I also want to shout out everybody on here, my friends, my family, and yeah.
Amazing. Manager, now you let me so you won't go into here. Now you can take him. Shout out to my manager. Shout out to my manager.
Shout out to Mania. Oh my God. But Mania knows. He knows. Shout out to
now Tumboloka.
But Mania knows.
Wherever you are, please, my regards are sent to you. I sent to you my regards. Now Tumboloka. Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate, your
pleasure
as well. We also want to thank everyone that's tuned in. Our announcements before we give our shout outs is that our album Yawe na Panzo Sango na Joel Lucilau ebimi na all music platforms. So all music platforms you can find Yawe na Panzo Sango. It's on iTunes, Amazon, Deezer, Spotify. It's produced by RO Management. There's also a single, Salanga Ngolu, by Gideon Makita, also on all music platforms, produced by RO Management. Another single, Source de Vie, by Fabrice Boulembi, also available on all music platforms. If you also would like a shout out or you would like to sponsor RO Management and Talent Talk, feel free to contact RO Management in our email or on our Instagram page, and we'll do you justice. RO Management also does managing, also does funerals, catering, ushering, the lot for any occasion. So feel free to contact us if you need any of these services, and we will be there for you. Balobi, Papa Richard, libanga, donc Richard, chosen jewel, Yemorokuna, because soon I will be Richard, they'll be like, who's that? Alabikuna libanga, Tomonio, thank you for your encouragement, thank you for your support. Donc, gros bisous. Thank you also, Gospel Music Voice. You guys are always here to support. I see you guys. We love you very much. Thank you for all those that have come to watch Lydia. Lydia, you have a team that has come to watch you today,
Oh, wow. I'm so humbled. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sending you loads of love. Thank you for your support. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
So that's it for today. We just want to say thank you to RO Management. We also want to say it's your host, Miss 5MT. Also sponsored by IAIW, so make sure to check that out. And we'll see you guys at our next Talent Talk. Lydia, we love you so much. Thank you,
guys.
Everyone, we thank you. We love you. Thank you for tuning in from beginning to end. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a good evening, and I love you guys loads. Bye.
Okay, bye.